Hello everybody! This is new fun in the new year, Maine Coon Willy and a snowy prison. As you can see, we have a real winter. The lake is covered by a small ice crust. This is Austria, Carinthia, Lake Osjacherzee, and outside it's just a winter fairy tale. You can see what is happening on the roofs. They are full of snow and it's white clean snow. And on the roof is where Willy likes to spend his time. But as you can see here, the ladder upstairs is all covered with snow. But however, he has another way in through his secret garden. And it's early morning, a real picture of winter. This hasn't happened in Carinthia in the recent years, there hasn't been so much snow. And this strange creature is Maine Coon Willy. He has settled under the mirror. And here, this is already interesting, he is a prisoner of snow. He is caught on the roof that is completely full of snow and he can't get out.
И что нам делать?
Котенька моя маленькая.
What should we do?
Котенька маленькая, мы лестницу уже ставим, но не знаю.
It's not going to be easy. So what happened? He climbed on the roof of the garage, and there you can see under the attic he found a place to sleep. But when he woke up, all the entrances and exits were covered by snow. So there is no helping it with the ladder. We need to take a shovel in hand, climb up and clear him the way. So the Willy is there. It's 0 to +1 grad Celsius outside, and my task is to make way to our trapped cat. And well, he doesn't like it at all. It's his private place where he keeps his stuff, and now here somebody is making a noise with the shovel. So here you see the path is already done, so he can leave through it. Here you can see him. It's 2 hours later, it's already getting dark, and he finally decided to take his way out. So we can watch him. At the second half of the video we will be filming with a hidden camera, and it's going to be very interesting. So it's not going to be only about Willy, but also about kittens, Archie and Anfisa, and you are going to like all their antics. But we are just going to watch and take everything with a grain of humor. As you can see, our fields are covered with snow, so under the snow is winter crops. I hope that our farmers in our area will have a good harvest. And here we are flying over the lake, which is covered by thin ice. There is a large river flowing into the lake, and as you can see, there are places where it thawed. We will watch a video about how it all happened and what is happening during this difficult period with swans and ducks. There will be another video about the falling snow, about the swans and snow. So here we are flying to the nature preserve, and the ice is very thin there. There is no wind and everything froze overnight. I went for groceries. As you can see, it's a winter road. There is snow on all sides, and it's a real winter picture. So about the hidden camera, let's watch. Yeah, it shows us where Willy is. So as you can see, he's not rushing to do anything, he's very deliberate. And he needs to think over things very well. So he sits, he turns his head, he waves his tail, and sits and thinks. This really can last for hours, 1-2 hours, until he reaches a decision. but he's hungry now. He has slept for a long time, and of course all this sleeping, it's taken his toll. Requires his energy. But of course he had his doubts about the showers and everything that happened. There was a lot of noise, so he's apprehensive, but he also wants to eat, and he can't decide what to do. So we are watching him. There is a hidden camera and drone high above. And so we are in complete control, but we are not rushing him, so he can make his own decisions. He's a very handsome cat. He was sitting, now he walks back. There is a hole under the roof for ventilation in the attic, and he used to climb there. And there he sleeps. Okay, he's trying again. He puts his paw, it's very wet there. He's not used to it, he doesn't like walking in puddles. Hoppa. No. Oh, it's very hard to comment. Just like that. So he found a detour around this snowball, and he's walking around, trying to keep his paws dry. And this is Archie. You see his funny pants. He arrived here to check the things out, how things are going. He went back and forth, and he has the same problem with the roof being wet, because he doesn't like getting his paws wet either. And he looks, I should have cleared the edge of the roof also, so they could sit there and stare in the distance as cats do. Well, he checked everything out and went away. And who do we have here? This is Anfisa. So how did she end up there? The hidden camera didn't record the moment when Anfisa arrived. But the secret is very simple. There is actually another way up to the roof. You need to go around the house. There is a board there that a cat can climb. I've shown some videos of how they climbed the board. But of course Willy can't use it. He's a bit too big for it, but kittens can manage. So Anfisa climbed the board and arrived here. She doesn't like the winter time at all. She doesn't like it being wet, and she doesn't like snow, and she also went the same way around the puddles. And that's Archie again. Yeah, we can find out it through his pants that it's Archie. He and Willy spend time here. He also passes to the left of the snow because it's dry there. And then he goes under this device. It's a heat exchange system for the heating system. And it's dry under there, so he can sit there. And here is Anfisa again. She sits and doubts whether it's worth it going there, but she chooses to do it. When I set up this camera, I really didn't expect so much of the cat motion. So it's actually a non-stop hangout. And during the night, again, the snow is falling, and Willy arrived again early in the morning. The next morning, he gets up very early. We are still sleeping, and he goes up the roof. and then later he comes back to get something to eat in a couple hours. Look at what's going on. There is a bird feeder and lots of snow. A huge amount of snow fell down. We have cleared the path down to the pier. And what's happening there? It's well, winter. It's morning. It's still dark, so he arrived, sat down for some time, and now he's going down because it's still too early for him, for his pre-afternoon nap, and he hasn't eaten yet. So he has a very deliberate schedule, which he always follows. So he needs to go to get his snack, then he comes back, and so this back and forth begins. He walks to the left of the snowball and stumbles. He goes there and he will think here now what to do next. As usual, he's very deliberate. Hop. He thinks, I will go back. Is there something interesting there? I don't want to skip this thing here. Okay, I'll probably just sleep here. Actually, I've only released 12.5 fragments because there is really a lot of going back and forth there in the radius of this hidden camera. Oh, they've met. Archie came and he licked him because Willy is very fond of Archie. He really likes him. Of course, sometimes when Archie gets a little feisty, he can show him who's boss, but well, Archie went under the roof to the attic and he and Willy will spend some time there sleeping. But Willy hasn't decided anything yet. Is he going to sleep? Is he going to leave? He's always thinking, deciding. And finally he is going to have his nap. Well, it was a very snowy day and Willy was captured in the snow, but fortunately not for long. And unfortunately the snow will melt in a couple days and it's not going to be so pretty. If you like this movie, then click like. Click the chip, the subscription window will open, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. Be healthy, be happy, and good luck to you.